Hello. A smarter me would have canceled stream, but I didn't want to do that because it's been so long. But hello, as you might be able to see from the bottom. My damn stomach. It hurts. It's a normal amount. I'm actually slowly scrolling. That is a very high scroll. I set it up right beforehand so I didn't have to repeat myself in case I was just stuttering and losing my train of thought because I'm fighting demons here. There we are. That's better. That's better. I know it's been 84 years since last stream. That's why I didn't want to cancel it again. So I canceled Friday's stream thinking, oh god, this early? Blah, cut my hair. Let me just turn on like a quieter song. I think maybe I'll lower it for me a bit too. Okay. Yeah, no, I canceled stream on Friday thinking that it was the cramps that kill me day. It wasn't, but I was like, I'm away all weekend and I need to like get ready for that too because I'm going away. So, and I ended up just like leaving it canceled instead of being like, oh, never mind, I can't do this. But I came today, which is unfortunate. But I mean, the cramps that kill me every month could have happened while I was away, and I really did think they were going to. I'm really glad they didn't, but I'll get into that in a second. Because today I think we're just yapping. I think we're just yapping today, because I don't think I've got in me to play a game. We might do some solitaire. Oh, no, we need to do the New York Times games. Okay, we'll do those. What happened over there? That was strange. But yeah, we'll probably do New York Times games, maybe some solitaire. I don't have him for like an actual thing. Oh no, bombs were dropped? Okay, well, I think if a bomb dropped, I think you dropped it on yourself. So I don't think self-mutilation is something that you can get arrested for. Actually, it probably is. If you injure yourself, is that illegal? I don't know why you'd want to injure yourself. But like, if you had a bomb, but all you blew up was yourself and your own property, could you get in trouble for that? Like, if it was all your property. So like, you were a homeowner. I wouldn't blow up my house if I was a homeowner. Like, it's hard enough to get a house to do this. Never mind blowing it up. But I guess rich people do that. Like, you see those, like, rich influencers, and it's like, I blew up my house. And then at the end, it's like, because we're getting a new one. And it's like, why the fuck did you blow up your house? What was the point of that? Why did that need to happen? You could have just sold it. I don't know if it's ever happened with a house, but I know people do that with cars. I've seen, like, you know, the loud, like, today we're gonna trap 5 people in a coffin and we're gonna see who lasts long. Like, those type of people. So, you know, I don't watch YouTube because I don't actually know what happens in the videos, but like, I see it where it's like, I blew up this guy's Ferrari and then I bought him a new one. And it's like, why would you do that? You could have just sold it. You could have just sold it. I don't understand. But welcome in, everybody. I just started talking, and this is how I think how the night's gonna go. I think it's just how it's gonna go. But I hope everyone's had a lovely weekend. I think I was trying to like freeze frame before I start getting into topics, so people can like cycle in. But I just started getting really into blowing up houses. But yeah. My stomach hurts, but I'm really glad it didn't happen on the weekend because I was so scared. Before I left on the weekend, I was like, I should bring some like medication and some stuff for in case cramps and things happen while I'm away. And then I get on the bus, like the 4-hour bus ride, and then I like just stop and think to myself, and I'm like, wait a second. I didn't bring any of that stuff. So I spent the entire bus ride in like a sense of dread of like, oh my God, the cramps that kill me are gonna happen. I haven't like brought anything to deal with it. It didn't, and it was all in my head, but I was just, it freaked me out the entire weekend because I just spent the entire time like, what if it happens now? What if it's like you know, when you're like, you know you haven't pissed or shit yourself, but like there's just a voice in your head that's like, What if you just shit yourself? What if you shit yourself and you won't know until you get up? It's like those like intrusive thoughts that are in your head. So I'm spending the entire time like that. I want to make it on the record since I brought that up. I have not pissed or shit myself. I was using it as an example. Oh, sport. You can get, going back to the, if you blow your house up, can you get in trouble? You can get arrested for your protection if you're deemed mentally unwell, or you can get arrested for explosions on private property if you don't follow some guidelines and warn the authorities beforehand. Okay. That makes sense, because I guess if like you explode a water line or like you end up hitting the power lines because of it, that does make sense. So if I so what you're saying is if I notified all the authorities beforehand and I lived like out on an acreage so I didn't have anyone around me, I could theoretically explode my house. All right. If anyone wants to donate a measly $2 million so I can buy a house, explode it, and then buy another one, that would be absolutely Gucci and grand. Yeah, my weekend away, it was fun. I got to meet a beautiful little rabbit. He was very beautiful. He pooped, as most rabbits do. And he jumped up on the couch and he gave me a sniff and I got to pet him and he was very cute. I knew people kept rabbits in their houses, but for some reason I just didn't imagine that they just got to wander everywhere. Like it makes sense because what are you going to do? Rabbits are big. What are you going to do? Keep them caged the whole time? So it makes sense of like not being cruel to them, but I don't know why I never thought about it like that. And thank you so much for the sub area. Thank you. Ba ba ba. Da 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 da. But yeah, we used to have a rabbit. We got it from a neighbor because their daughter went to college and couldn't take the rabbit. We kind of had more like an outside setup for it, but when I was inside, it loved to chase us around. It loved to chase us around. We would either like have to chase it around the coffee table, or sometimes it would turn around and chase us around the coffee table. But since it was a rabbit, it would just sneak under the coffee table to like cut in front of people. So it was a cheater. It was a cheaty little rabbit. Oh, and thank you for the drink. Wait, you had to sit through ads even though you were subbed, Rihanna? What the heck? That's so weird. I know Twitch Mobile, I don't like it, but I have gotten used to it. And do you know why I don't like it? It's because I like to multitask on my phone, which is why I can't watch subbed anime anymore because I'm never actually like looking at the screen. But I usually use YouTube and then I'm scrolling for other apps while I've got the YouTube thing up in the corner. But when I go into Twitch now just to see who's live and who's bopping, it auto plays a stream, so it pauses my YouTube video. If I'm listening to music, it pauses my music. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Like, you can fix it by hitting the following tab and then you can actually see who you're following. But I'm like, I don't need to hear this random stream. I'm listening to my stuff. Oh, and welcome in, Ginger Bottle. Do I like horror games? I do. I've played a lot of them, unfortunately. So I'm needing to find good ones that I like again. I'm currently... on Thursday, I'm continuing playing Resident Evil 5 with my good friend Aqua. I've played pretty much every other Resident Evil other than Resident Evil 6. Because that is my favorite franchise. I love it to bits. Yeah, you can't beat Resident Evil. They're residents. They're evil. Some are better than others. Some games are better than others. Let's not kid ourselves. Yeah, I should play FNAF. Oh, I have played FNAF before. I've played the first one. I only got to night 2 though, and I played Sister Location. That one was good. But Sister Location does a thing where it traps your mouse in the game. That's kind of hard when you're streaming. It was really hard to set it up for streaming, so I think I played a little bit of it and then I just didn't. But I've watched people play FNAF. I've watched it. I've watched Markiplier play every FNAF. And I played the Pizzaplex one where you like walk around and there's the sun and moon. I kept getting stuck though, and it was really buggy, so it's probably good I didn't finish it because I would have got upset. FNAF Plus is different. I don't think I've ever heard of that. And good night, Spoy. Good night, good night. I've never heard of FNAF Plus. I know there's the new game FNAF Into the Pit. I've already seen Mark play that though, so I'm not sure if I'd play that. I think FNAF is one of the franchises where I get super into the lore and stuff. And I just like watching other people play it because it's not a type of game that I am historically good at. It's not what I'm historically great at either. Oh, it's like FNAF but remastered and the animatronics look creepier. Oh, interesting. I know one that I haven't seen people play. It's the I think it recently got remastered, re-released. It's kind of like an open world one. What was it called? I'm gonna have to just look at Markiplier really quick because I know he played it. So I'm like, my brain isn't braining on the name. It's a fan game. The Joy of Creation, that's what it was. I was looking at that, but I'm not sure. Resident Evil 6 isn't canon. It is canon, but it's someone said I should play Resident Evil 6, but I think it was more in like it's so bad you'll either love it or you hate it. I mean, I've already got the game. I bought the bundle that came with Resident Evil 6, so I think I will try it eventually. And if it's so bad I hate it, I'll stop. And if it's so bad I love it, we'll continue. Do we have a Discord? Yes, we do. It's not very active, though. I forget to talk in it. I'm not a social person, so it's not the most active. But if you do !Discord, you should be able to get in there. Yeah. Pretty much I just do it for stream announcements and schedule uploads. Ah, shoot. Do you know what I still need to do in the Discord? With D&D. I continued on the episode recaps, and then I realized I don't really remember anything from them, so I stopped. But I've gotten up to episode 5 now. I've gotten up to episode 5 on the recaps. But yeah. Oh, wait, I can change that as well, the Nightbot, because I actually do know when the next session is. It's on Wednesday. We're gonna see what happens. Oh my god. Okay. I gotta talk about the weekend. And then we gotta do the D&D recap, because we never did that. We never did that, because last week I had D&D Sunday. Monday was D&D Q&A with Freya. So those were both off channel. And then we played Resident Evil 5 with Aqua. So I didn't get to do the recap there. We haven't done D&D recap. I need to do that. Oh my god. Okay. What was I looking up? I was doing Nightbot so I could change it. So it could, I mean, it's tomorrow. I don't know if I need to change it, but I will. I will, just because I'm here already. Just because I'm here. Next session, August 28th. There we are. Let's just boop and get that there. Okay. You'll leave the link to the game on Discord. Perfect. Yeah, you can put it either in ideas and feedback or gaming, either one of those channels. I know people have put a bunch of games in ideas and feedback, and I need to check those out because I keep looking at them. But alas. Oh. I do need to find a new game, but the problem is Final Fantasy 16 releases on the 12th of September. I will be playing that. I will be playing Final Fantasy 16 when that comes out. 100%. But I need to get another game from Daddy Capcom. I think it might be Ace Attorney. We might play Ace Attorney 2, because I've already played for the first one. But we do need another Daddy Capcom game. Actually, no, if I play Resident Evil 6, that's fine. I'll still have a Capcom game ongoing. Yeah. Okay, never mind. I do need to find more games for night streams, but that's can of worms I'm not looking at right now. Cameras I'm not looking at right now. You need the OG FNAF for FNAF Plus to work? I already got that. Do not worry. Okay. Let's talk about my weekend. Because I went to Prismaria on the weekend, and I saw Aqua, I saw Yuzuki, I saw Freya, I saw Essie. I think that's everyone I saw. I saw other people, but they aren't like online people. But yeah, Essie ran a D&D campaign. Ooh, it was so fun. We spent the first hour talking to a bronze elephant. Because we were in an inn, and the innkeeper was so weird. He only served fish, and his parents were in a toxic polycule where all three of them died on the same day, and he had to go to their funeral. But he mentioned offhandedly that a bronze elephant statue was gonna run the inn while he was away, and it stopped us in our tracks for the next hour because we just had to talk to this elephant that couldn't speak English, so we had to keep insight checking, and then we spent the rest of the time carrying around that elephant everywhere we could. Was I DMing? No, Essie was DMing. Essie did a really good job DMing. I did bungle combat because I was playing a Path of the Giant Barbarian, so my guy got really big, but yeah, I messed up on combat because I was adding way too many numbers to my attack rolls. Because I thought you added the attack bonus and then you added your proficiency when you were doing damage attacks. And I did that for the first part of the first fight, and no one called me out for it. But I was listening to everyone else doing their attack calculations, and I was like, oh, I'm doing this wrong. And I just stop and be like, hey, can someone just tell me what I'm supposed to be adding here? Because I'm adding way too many numbers. Shame! I caught it myself, and I called myself out for it, okay? It was fine. And good night, Ginger. Good night. Yeah, I called myself out for it. It was fine. It was fine. But yeah, it was very fun. It was just like a one shot, but it was trying to get the heart of. It was really late at night. I don't remember, but like there was like a heart that could grant any wish or desire, and we were trying to get that because there were 3 people who sent us out to get it, each with different motives for it. But when we got it, my guy gives into desires and wants really quickly. So he immediately just walked up, grabbed it, held it really high because he was the tallest, and made his desire wish immediately, which was to be number 1 ranked in his gacha game. And then he handed it off to the next person that had a very stupid desire of just having their parents not hassle them to get a real job. And then they made their wish. Which prompted a fight because one of the people who had sent us on the quest to get this heart had sent invisible people to spy on us and make sure we got it. So all of them came out of invisibility and was like, why are you using that for yourself? We have to kill you now before you waste it all. So yeah, the game got extended a little bit because we decided to be assholes and immediately use the wishes. What class was I playing? I was playing Barbarian, Path of Giant, which is the Barbarian class that on your rage, you grow a size. So if you're a medium creature, you can grow to a large size creature, which also extends your reach. I used a glaive as a weapon. So my reach normally was 10 feet, which meant when I was in rage, I only raged once, but when I was in rage, I had a 15. Oh my goodness. A 15-foot reach. Oh, I've got hiccups. I got excited. But yeah, that was very fun. We also went to Denny's. And I got absolutely mesmerized by the Denny's TVs because they were playing Dalmatians on them. And I'm a bit of a Dalmatian fiend. But yeah, what did I get at Denny's? I didn't want to get too much because I was afraid of having upset tummy during D&D because we had lunch and then we went and played D&D from 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. So we were playing for a while. We were playing for a good while there. But, I'll do the hiccup command. I hope Nano's okay. I haven't seen Nano in a while. Nano resubbed, so if Nano's lurking, thank you for that. It was during offline hours though, but Good night, Rihanna. Good night, good night. I hope to see you again, too. I know time zones can be very, very tricky. Maybe I do stream earlier on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so hopefully I can catch you on one of those days. But have a good night. Oh my goodness. Okay. But yeah, we went to Denny's before D&D, and I got burger and fries. And Aqua and I had spent like a good 10 minutes on, like, when we were back at their house and before we went to Denny's, kind of pre-gaming if we wanted a milkshake. Because both of us were like, we really want milkshakes, but we're not sure if that's the best choice when we're going to be gaming until 11 p.m. because it has a high possibility of going terribly wrong on the stomach. So we get to Denny's and we're like, hey, wait a minute. What if we split the milkshake? What if we big brain this? We split the milkshake, only half a glass each. And then it shouldn't be too bad, right? Because we've split it. We get it. We split it. The drinks come out. Each of us has a full glass and we're just staring at it like, did they accidentally charge us for two? Why are both of them full? No, they only charged us for one. I guess there was just so much excess that it filled up an entirely separate glass, but we just had to stare in kind of fear of like, well, we're gonna have to drink all of this now. And we kind of just planned for only half a glass. It's gone south. Luckily, it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad, but yeah. Yeah, it was the milkshake version of the Five Guys fries. Five Guys fries. I don't know what they do with the fries there. It's like, why would anyone ever get a size bigger than a small unless you're splitting it between 4 people? I don't get it. Even a small split between like 2 people when my mom and I go there, there's always too many fries. There's always way too many. Can you have a mutiny? No, you can't, Alex. We're talking about Five Guys fries. Absolutely not. But, yeah, I had a lot of sugary drinks that night. Because I had the milkshake and a lemonade at Denny's. Along with the burger, of course. And then when I got to the cafe, I had a blue slushie. And then a Monster Energy drink. I also had water. Don't fret. Don't worry. But it's because, I don't know, I was getting really EP tired, so I thought a Monster would help, but it just gave me a stomach ache. I wonder why. It was a really nice board game cafe, though, where we played D&D. It was really nice. I obviously can't go back there because I don't live in that city, but it was a really nice thing. We had like a little private room. It was very fun, very cozy. It was pretty cheap as well. I think the private room was like $30 for that. And then with the 2 drinks and like the time I spent, it cost me, yeah, I'm adding my parts together. Well, it cost me like $24 just with the drinks and the time. But then I paid like $10 for my part of like the room thing. So like it was pretty good, pretty affordable. I mean, it's expensive, but like if you don't have space in your house to run a game and you want just like the conveniences of a board game cafe, very nice. Very good. Okay. Now we gotta do D&D recap. We gotta do Kingdom Hearts D&D recap now. Because what the fuck happened in the last episode? I don't know. Yes, I do. I remember everything. I remember everything. No, my brain's clicked. So, we had just defeated the boar, which turned into a Heartless, and we were going back to the inn to A, get our reward, and B, just chill out before we go to Thames. Febs? Thames River is a river in England. So, Febs. Thames. I don't know how to say it. But yeah, we're just hanging out at the inn. Fiore got... Wait, no. I'm missing a part. We rented a donkey. We tried to buy a donkey, but the donkey wasn't for sale. But he said we could rent it. So we rented it. And then he said we don't have to give it back. So I think we bought a donkey. We bought an abused senior donkey. And by we, I mean Fiore and Juno did, because no one else chipped in for that thing. But yeah, we bought a donkey. And then Dawn went in and found Vale at the bar because she wanted to send a message to her brother anonymously to tell him that, hey, heard you might still be looking for Fionn. I met someone who apparently knows someone who knew Fionn. And they claim that he is a Keybearer Master. She wanted to send that very clear, very concise message to him. Vale was on something and was upset and called her brother instead, handing the phone off to her. Not the intended action. And Dawn did not know how to hang up a phone. So we had the first semi-appearance of Diramud, and it went as bad as I thought it would if a phone call happened, because Xehanort said that he was gonna tell the rest of the student council about the chains, and Dawn figured her name would be brought up. Xehanort did not talk to the student council. Diramud didn't know she was at the school, was very confused, was very upset, and got very defensive about Astral, and Dawn brought him up as a creepy old man, not to be trusted. And he got very defensive, extremely defensive about that. And they had an awkward argument, which I don't really want to recap, because I think it genuinely worked me up, and I was like close to crying during it. You know, when you get too into character, and it's just like, this conversation is so absolutely vile that I need to get out of here. It was absolutely terrible. Afterwards, he ended up spamming Akira and Vale with messages asking what the fuck was going on. Because him and Dawn haven't talked in 5 years, and it is very tense and awkward between them. Not helped by a phone call. Not helped by a phone call and not a physical first meeting. So that was not great. Daichi goes up and like talks to Akira and Vale to kind of like calm things down, because the tensions are very high after. Dawn doesn't know any of this. Daichi also finds out that Dawn has a brother. That's probably, we're gonna have to get to that. And Fiore gets talked to by a common villager in a hooded cloak who says that her father died and she wants to go find his remains, and asks him to come along with her, which he does. And then a fight happens because, yeah, she's a Gorgon and she tricked him out there because she has a Keyblade and she doesn't know what the fuck's happening with all the Heartless, because, like, Heartless are attracted to Keyblades. So she's really confused. Daichi punches her in the boob. They fight. She kind of kicks his ass, but he was on half health going into the fight because we just did the fight with the boar and he hadn't short rested yet. So he gets knocked out. We get a note that says, hey, come here in the next hour, your friend dies. So we all rush down there. She explains that, like, her sister is kind of like part behind this, and she kind of wants to put a stop before their world corrupts to darkness. And she also wants to figure out what the fuck's going on with the Keyblade, because she doesn't know anything about Heartless. So she wants to go see Zach. We're also going to see Zach. Let's all go together. We go to Feb's. And when we're at Feb's, they sign up for competition. Dawn and Vale do some healing spells and give Fiore some ethers. So Fiore and Daichi team up and go in, and Juno and Sienna team up and go in. Juno and Sienna fight Demix, who's called Demi in the campaign, and they kick his ass. He gives up early because he's smart and he doesn't want to die. Everyone cheers, everyone claps. Daichi and Fiore fight Arland? Arend? They fight Arend from Final Fantasy 9? Some Final Fantasy game. And things are going really well until Daichi uses his power to go into, like, ruler form, or whatever form he has. I don't fully remember which form he has. I think it's chaos form, maybe. I don't know. But when he does, he ends up going into anti-form instead. He turns into a Heartless. Anti-form Daichi. So Orand is like, I'm gonna kill this because that's a heartless. I have to kill it. And Fiore's like, whoa, 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 whoa. I'm finding incapacitating him. I don't want to kill him. So Fiore has to pretty much almost single-handedly strike down Orand with like obviously anti-form Daichi helping, but he has to try to like knock out Daichi and make sure Orand doesn't kill Daichi. And there's like a cool interception where Daichi's at 1 HP and Fiore takes the hit for him, like, pretty much just saving Daichi's life, and it was really cool. But yeah, that happens. The entire Coliseum's freaking out because someone just turned into a Heartless in the arena. Zach's like, okay, this seems cool, because he comes out and he's like, okay, you guys run out. I'm going to pretend to like kill you. Go, do it. And then everyone runs out. And that's what happened. It was kind of an insane session. We had like 3 fights happen. Dawn's main thing was just her call with her brother, but I feel like that was enough to just set me back for the session. Like I did that and I was like, I need to sit back for the rest of this session. I've had just like an emotional slap to the face. So I need to like sit back for a second. Not the boob. Yeah, Zammy. Fiore punched her in the boob. And it caught everyone in call off guard because it's like I understand, like that's kind of like the ball equivalent, but like you punch her in the boob? She tried to turn you to stone and your first reaction is an unarmed strike punch to the boob, not like pulling out your keyblade doing anything. So many channel points were used trying to save Fiore during that fight because people weren't sure if he was gonna actually die or just get like held hostage. But yeah. Lethal damage. I'd like to know what Essie was thinking doing that, but I think it's funnier just to not know. I think it's funnier just to know nothing about that at all. But yeah, that was the basic rundown of last session. I think next session, which is tomorrow, I think Chirifi's gonna come back, unfortunately. Everyone hates Chirifi because he's rude. He's rude and he doesn't know shit. He's rude, annoying, and doesn't know anything. He's unhelpful. But Dawn, I think, is going to summon him to A, ask about Daichi, and B, ask if he's able to, like, be summoned and appear to the other members of the chains. Because if she really needs to... She did the entire call with her brother, trying to get across the point that, hey... someone mentioned... She doesn't have to say that she read someone's mind, but like someone knows who knows our dad, and she that was the first thing she said on the phone call, and Dearma just didn't listen to it. Yeah, if you watch that part of the stream bag, you'll notice that he does not listen to her at all. I could show you it. Do I show you it? Do I show you the terrible phone call? Because I think there's just one part where I was like, I just kept repeating myself because I'm like, this guy's not answering me. This guy is not answering me at all. It's getting a bit much. Show? Okay, let me find it. I might be at that part already, hopefully. We'll see. Speak XP, here we are. That's Fiore doing the fight. Okay. I'm just trying to find the part.
I will say this.
I'm just looking for the part where I'm lit up a lot, because I'm like, easiest way to find it.
A good old cup of wine, and she looks super disheveled.
Okay. Found it. And hello, Mara. Happy Tuesday. Things are going well. I'm Coco Melon Baby. Show you something. Oh my god, my stomach hurts so bad. I'm in my damn stomach moment again. Give me a sec. Give me a tick. Oh, okay, let's just whip. Okay. The visuals aren't that important. Let's just pull that up to the side. Turn this off.
Need to message him about whatever you want to tell him.
Oh God, Twitch.
Yes.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay.
A little bit.
She will grab her drink, and you see she just downs it.
Yeah, Vale got really mad at Dawn
and
at this
puts it back onto the
section.
counter, slams it. And she goes,
Dawn didn't handle
"Okay."
it well, so
It's
fine.
No, it's fine
No.
if you
And
don't
she
want
gets
to.
off the seat, and she pulls out her phone. I
yeah.
got you.
And trust us, what lovely phone call between siblings
Are
who
you sure? Because it sounds like you
are
don't really
great
want
with each
to, and
other.
She
I
presses
don't really.
a few buttons on her phone, touches the screen, and then she shoves it in your chest. Good luck.
Okay.
And you'll see the phone's ringing.
What? Why did you call?
Dawn doesn't know how to hang up.
And she walks away from you.
This is what I get for having a tech illiterate
Like,
character.
rotating the phone in her hand.
She doesn't know what to do. She's pressing buttons. It turns on speaker. She panics, hearing like it get really loud, and she like turns it off speaker.
The phone does the normal ringing, and then it does like after a few rings, it picks up,
Oh.
and you hear her voice on the other end goes, "Hello."
Say hello to Dawn's brother.
Hello?
Dawn is freaking out. She's looking around and she's like, I can't speak to ask someone how to hang up a phone, but I can't say anything.
Vale, this is some kind of prank.
It's not.
Wait,
Anyways, I was talking to someone and they said that they knew.
Wait,
well, they didn't say they
Dawn?
fought it, but that they knew that someone
She's
knew
trying so hard.
Papa,
Dawn.
and apparently he's a Keyblade master.
Dawn.
Anyways, that's all I have to tell you. How do I hang up a phone?
Dawn!
She
Yeah.
tried really hard. She tried so
What's
hard.
wait, why do you have...
I'm using Vale's phone. She's really drunk right now.
I'm not surprised about that. Okay, you know what? We're not... Why do you have Vale's phone on?
It's just the most
We're on
uncomfortable
Olympus.
call.
Olympus. What do you mean we're on Olympus?
Yeah, I have questions to ask you too, but I was just gonna send an anonymous message.
I have way too many questions right now. To ask you what
I
exactly
have
is
no
Note
going
how
on.
he
Like,
didn't pay
why
attention
you
to the
still at the
absolute
school?
important thing she had to say.
Why do you even know it? Dawn? Okay,
Yeah.
let's start over from the beginning. I haven't first time I hear from you in who knows how long, and this is the
Oh,
first thing
yeah.
you bring up for me is that you know Vale
I
and
mean-
the school and Olympus.
You never reached out to me either, so I thought it wasn't really a big deal.
It's really hard to reach out with somebody who doesn't have a phone.
You wrote plenty of letters to.
This part really pisses me off. Because even if she had a phone, how the fuck would he get her number and how would she get his number? They have not seen each other in 5 years. I love that he's acting like if you would have a phone, it would be different. No, it fucking wouldn't. It would have been the exact same even if she had a phone. How does he know she doesn't have one?
Mother, so
Well, knowing you, it's not like you would have replied back regardless.
Wait, sorry. I mean, her brother can never do anything wrong.
I-
He's
I couldn't
completely
read
right.
them. They weren't to me, so I wouldn't have read them. Anyways, yeah, I got a Keyblade, unfortunately. Got to the school.
A Keyblade?
Yeah, you heard what I said at the beginning, like the message I had for you. I don't know if you know that already. I don't think it's true. It's all like alleged stuff. Do you know? Can you like send your thoughts to others? Is that like
No,
a
I
family
can't.
trait?
No.
It's-
How did you get a
That's-
Keyblade?
Absolutely disregards
the little
the
things sounded
question
really nice and I like to give
before
them, like,
every
business.
important thing she has to say.
I bought a cardboard sword off of them and it turned into that. And I got harassed into joining the school. It's not a fun re-encounter. Have you heard from Xehanort, by the way?
You in Callum Academy?
Ignores the
Yeah,
question.
unfortunately. Have you heard from Xehanort, by the way?
And you're on a mission.
Ignores the question number
on
2.
Olympus.
Yeah, there's like a lot of vines blocking it. The ship's crashed, so we're kind of stuck here for a bit.
Right.
Yeah. Have you heard from Xehanort?
Here, just
I have not heard from Zan or
just
No,
hammer
no.
it in.
Have you met a creepy old man? I think he sometimes goes by Astel, and he gave you like heart chains.
What did you say?
That happen?
What was his
Yeah.
name?
Astral, creepy old man, a liar. Gave you
You
chains on.
watch your mouth.
See how defensive he gets? That's why I'm sus.
assuming you did
I'm
meet
extremely
him.
sus of Astral. Did you hear that?
He's
Don't
not a
tell
liar.
me. Yes, he is.
No, he's
I don't
not.
fucking like that old man. What he doing with my baby brother?
But I met him. He was speaking nonsense.
Of course. A lot of people, you think, speak nonsense to you.
Yeah, because they are.
Oh, really?
It's sus. He's got his finger in way too many
Regardless,
pies.
Dawn, he's not insane. He's not speaking nonsense.
He's a creepy old man, and I stand by that. I'm his biggest hater. I'm Astral's number one
That's
hater.
later.
In and out of character.
Don't go wildly believing what he says and doing what he wants you to do.
Oh. Okay, Dawn. I think I've known this man a lot longer than you have. So I don't think you can go on spewing out telling me what I can and cannot do.
It's a very uncomfortable
alright.
conversation.
And
That
fact that you
definitely
even
took
spoke
me
to
out
him
of
in
the
the
rest
first
of the
place
session.
is insane. He has no reason to speak with you.
I thought that as well. I might have got us confused, but maybe he forgot talking to you, and then he mistook me for you, and then also dragged me into this whole thing.
The fact that you even have a Keyblade and you're at this school in the first place.
Yeah, I know.
Note how
it's
he
not that I
doesn't seem
want to
happy
be
she's got a
here.
Keyblade and is at the school.
And you don't even
I
want
was
to be there?
And look how offensive he
Why are you
fucking
there?
it's damned if you do, damned if you don't. He's like, you've got a Keyblade and you're at the school. It's like, yeah, I don't really want to be here. And it's like, you don't even want to be here? It's like, okay, what the fuck do you want from me? Damn, I was like agreeing with you. I don't know what the problem is.
I didn't really want to have this conversation right now.
Yeah, she's not having a good time.
I just wanted to get a message to you.
You don't speak.
But-
You don't speak with me. Ever.
I'm gonna figure out how to hang up this phone. Give me 1 second.
You know, I can do it for you.
Thank
Thumbs
you.
up.
Yeah. Yeah, he hung up the phone for her. It was for her though, so technically she hung up the phone. No, but it was the conversation was looping back around to like the you don't ever speak to me, and she was like, I need to fucking get out of this because I'm not doing it right now. I'm running on 0 hours of sleep. No, I think she got 1 hour of sleep. She did so much walking yesterday and then ended the night running into the woods to go hit a tree for an hour. She is not having a good time. She doesn't want this conversation right now. She wanted to send a text. It was this could have been an email situation. And hello, Nova. Oh my goodness. Bloob. Hello. You're doing a show and tell with a terrible conversation. I think Dawn's had awkward conversations. That's on the high count. The most awkward conversation sibling you haven't seen or spoken to in 5 years because of the various reasons. Who knows? Who knows why they've not spoken in 5 years? Anyone? A question for anyone. But yeah, that's the conversation. And I was warned that there is a chance Diarmid is going to be back at the school early because of that conversation. And because of how he reacted to it, messaging to people obsessively to get more information after the hang up. So I am nervous because that was a terrible conversation. That didn't improve anything, and I think just made about 5 things worse between them. So it's Dawn cannot catch a break. Dawn can't catch a break, and I'm really hanging in for her to have a good day. I'm trying to make plans for when they're back at the school for her to have a good day. I'm trying really hard to think of ways to make that girl smile, because I don't think she's smiled in the 2.5 weeks. She doesn't smile a lot. No, she has. Adrian gave her a wood-whittled Moogle, and she did smile at that. I think that was like her first good moment of the school year, which is really sad. Because I didn't expect this many things to go wrong for her, and some of it is my fault. That's because I don't know how normal people think, and I have a very twisted view on reality. The school, is she that young? It's like college. She's 25, but like the Key Bear Academy, it's pretty much like 15 and up. I don't think we've met anyone who's 15. Pretty much everyone has been of age. But like 15 and up, everyone in the party is 18 or older. Yeah, it's kind of like college. But you can have an odd baby there too. Yeah. I was confused at first too. And then I was like, like college. Era. Worst spring break ever. Yeah. No, they're at, like, school is in session. The school has a thing where the first years are by themselves for a month and then everyone else comes back. So right now it's just the first years and they're on their, like, first mission to Olympus. The girl's just been having a terrible time. She went to the academy on the basis that her brother would have graduated because he's been gone for 5 years. She hasn't seen him for 5 years after he left to go to the academy. So she's like, oh, it's only 4 years in the academy. He'll have been gone for a year. No, he is still there. He is somehow still there. So that was the first bad thing that happened. Second bad thing that happened, she got roped into a prophecy with her father, who left when she was 8 and never returned. So she's on the full basis of he's dead. He is dead. And she has to kind of come to terms with that still. So that is kind of like a really bad thing. And she also feels herself to be incompetent and unhelpful and kind of a curse and a stain to others. Like, she'll just bring others down if she's with them kind of thought process. So she's only staying with the group until someone gets really, really hurt or dies because of her. And then she's going to dip. That's kind of like, she's only staying on those terms. She's like, as soon as I start causing trouble, I'm out. She hates her classmate Brule. I mean, who doesn't? All those gosh darn prophecies. You think one prophecy is bad enough? Girls in 2 prophecies. She's talking to this guy Adrian because he mentioned that he's like becoming a key bear to make money. She's posing these Ponzi schemes. She's also like, I love Muggles. I was talking to the Muggle teacher because I love Muggles. They're my favorite. They're my hyperfixation, basically. And I have the Moogle Keyblade. And he said that the Muggles are mistreated in society and kind of looked down upon. So maybe we could like do something with that. The Muggles might be willing to help us if like we help them, or just like, it's kind of like, you know, if we're doing schemes, it's like a fuck you to society. And Adrian's like, I'll check that out. He sets up a meeting and Vaughn's like, fuck yeah, a Moogle business meeting. They go to the meeting point. They have to go down a very long, creepy flight of stairs into a sacrificial ritual chamber. The Muggles are an evil cult trying to release good King Mogamog to have their quote-unquote retribution day. Basically, they want to, like, kill and enslave everyone else and have it be Moogle time all the time. Yeah, there's so many, like, their king was, like, locked up, and he'll be locked up for 3,000 years. And Dawn's Keyblade is the thing that, like, the only thing that can free him from his prison. So she's their chosen one, too. They threaten to kill her and Adrian's family if anyone finds out about this, and probably if they don't agree to go along with them, which is why they have to go to Agrabah to get an hourglass, because to speed up the 3,000 year timer that's currently on there, they got to find a bunch of things, and then they need Dawn to free their Mughal king. So she's freaking out about that because she's like, I have to find a way to make these Mughals not kill and enslave everyone, or find a way to kind of delay this, and have them not try and kill mine and this guy's family. Yeah, no. And then on Olympus, she did a bad thing and read her teammate's mind, because her teammate mentioned her father, and obviously the kind of fight happened over that, and she's calling that girl a liar, despite the fact she read her thoughts, because she doesn't believe that her dad could have ever been a keybearer, because that was impossible in her brain with her many worldviews. Yeah, it's just some crazy lore. Lots of fucking stuff has happened to her. She's had bad day after bad day. Oh wait, something else happened. Yeah, her homeroom teacher pulled her aside because she was doing really bad with the class roles, and is like, "Hey girl, what's wrong? Like you seem to be having trouble." And Dawn mentioned, because Xehanort, when she said that she wasn't fully in on it, he threatened to kill her if she told people about like the whole prophecy, 12 chains, and the evil Inquisition that they're fighting against. He basically threatened her life if she said anything. And the Mughals threatened her family, so she mentioned to the teacher that her life and her family's life has been threatened, but she can't say anything more. And the teacher is like, Dawn didn't think the teacher would care because of backstory stuff. The teacher was like, no, you need to tell me who's doing this. So she eventually blabs that Xehanort was one of the people. And she tries to not like try and bring the vibe away from Mughals. So she starts describing a random person. And who does she end up who does the teacher think she's describing? Akira, the person who she's been beefing with for a while due to various reasons. They have bad blood between each other. Xehanort gets suspended from his position momentarily, and Akira gets kicked off the student council. She's no longer student council president, and she's no longer the #1 student. So Dawn's kind of feeling guilty about that too. This girl's been for the ringer. She tried so hard to like reverse the situation by being like, I lied all about it. I'm starved for attention and I'll say anything to get it. I lied about the whole thing. I'm sorry. Don't punish them. It's all my fault. She tried doing that. The headmaster Yensid was not having it though. So yeah, no, she's not been having a good time. Ending off with that conversation with her brother, she's been having a shit time. She's doing her best though. Despite my character going through 7 ways to Sunday, the game sounds fun. It is. It is. I'm trying to fix her, but it's really hard because every time I bring up that I've got a really good idea to just kind of like make Dawn get better, it's like she takes 2 steps forward and then stumbles 5 steps backwards and just falls off a cliff every time. Every time it's like I get 2 steps forward and I just fall off a cliff backwards after. I think that's just because I've got strange views of the world and how to go about it. That doesn't exactly translate well when it's outside of my brain. My brain goes, this is a great idea. I see no way it backfires, and then it immediately backfires. What is squatchy time? You'll have to redeem it and find out. Redeem it and find out. I'll have to take a drink first. If I am doing squatchy time, it's a voice thing. You'll have to like put in lines to say. Okay, that was D&D. I did weekend recap. I did D&D recap. I think it's New York Times. You got 7 days until your final session of your Call of Cthulhu game. You're 90% sure your guy's gonna die. No! Not your cool old man. Oh, I was really rooting for him. Your cool old man that's kind of going insane, right? I love hearing about him. Okay, let me just pull up some New York Times. Cha-cha. Yeah, he's insane now. I feel like being insane. Being insane isn't that bad. Like everyone's a little bit insane. Damn! Ah. Baron. Oh, I got the end positioning. Pog. Okay. Okay, there's an N. Oh. I know this isn't going to be it, but I'm just getting some more placements. Okay. I know where the O is going to be. Oh, we got Squatchy time. Redeem it and find out. it's a voice. Some people say it's kind of like goofy mixed with Barney. I call it Squatchy. Hello there, my name is Squatchy. It doesn't get done a lot. It's fun whenever it does. Oh, Nova, in your campaign, they met the leader of the main cult they've been up against this whole time, and now they've basically got issues of the Devourer Worm God of Fear and Pain might get released into the world if they stop the ritual, but they can prevent it by either sacrificing this random innocent or one of them gives up their life to be buried alive. Oh no. What do you think they're going to lean towards? Like sacrificing the innocent or sacrificing one of themselves? Because like I guess if they're already insane, they could be like oh, I don't have a life to live anyway, bury me alive. But they could be insane in the way where it's like, no, I have to live, bury this innocent. They'll never know it was us that did it. They'll never catch us. We'll save the world. And then I can go rob a bank. Or something. Ba-ba-ba. I thought I really had that. Is it Croyne? No. What the? Oh, crown. Okay. For some reason that really stumped me. It really stumped me for some reason. I was looking at every letter but W because I usually don't look at like this area for some reason. I always just kind of like discount it. And I'm like, Q and W, those aren't gonna be Crumb. I like Crumb. Come on, that could have made sense. Okay, Nova, your party is lawful good, but also the type of insanity your character has an obsession with justice. So you don't know. Ooh. But you feel like it's going to be, I have to give myself up for everyone else. Aw. That'll be sad, but at least like... I feel like that's kind of like it's a cool way to go out at least. Like the self-sacrifice. Like if your character's going to die, it's like semi on their terms. And I think you could get like a really cool moment out of that. I don't want him to die because he's a cool old man. But at least like it would be a wicked way to go, at the very least. Crummed Fire Emblem. My favorite Fire Emblem, Crummed. Real. Oh my goodness, let me just get connections all set up for y'all. I say y'all, I'm the one playing it. I don't know what I'm doing. Krong Fire Emblem. Ooh. Last night we were talking about Fire Emblem Engage. I do need to eventually play that. Because I've watched people play it, and I think it looks really fun and campy. But I haven't played it myself yet. What do we have for categories? So we got Kick, Thunder, Brush, Heat, Gel, Set, Magic, Fire, Clippers, Roar, Cape, Tarot, Boom, Spice, Baseball, Crash. Like Magic and Tarot. Kinda feel. But what else goes with that, you know? It's got a bit of kick, it's got a bit of spice, it's got a bit of heat to it, it's got a bit of fire. What you say when something's spicy. Chili pepper quality. You too love crumb, a small fragment of bread, cake, or cracker. That's crumb Fire Emblem. Okay. Boom, roar, crash, thunder. Sounds thunder makes explosive sound. Yeah. All right, we're done with the 50-50. Clippers, gel, brush, and set. Like things that you'd find at like a hairdresser's station. Oh, a cape. The hairdresser's cape. No, that makes more sense. Classic barbershop supplies. What the heck is this then? Set, tarot, baseball, magic. Also, did I say hello to LX1 Corp? If I didn't, hello, welcome in. Ba-ba-ba. Okay, set, tarot, baseball. Oh, cards. Magic cards, baseball cards, tarot cards, set cards, whatever those are. Kinds of cards. Easy GG. I made one error, but I quickly fixed it. So was it even an error? I don't think so. On the weekend, I did one of the minis in 30 seconds. Not to brag. I'm not going to get it in 30 seconds this time because I have to do setup. But I did get one of the minis in 30 seconds. It was a very easy mini though, so I don't know if that's like cheaty or not. Oh, that counts as like cheaty stuff. Cheaty, bang, bang. God. Does anyone here watch that movie? Chitty, bang, bang? It's about like a card that like you say chitty, bang, bang to get it working. And then they like go to like this evil toy universe that's like enslaving kids or something. It's a weird movie. I don't actually remember it that much when I'm thinking about it. You saw trailers of it when you put on your Twister VHS. Oh, we had the VHS for it. I think that and Bedknobs and Broomsticks. Those are like classic British movies that I grew up on. Inspector Gadget wasn't a British movie, but that's another one that I fondly remember the VHS tape. I don't want to talk. No, we didn't even have Inspector Gadget 1. We had Inspector Gadget 2 on VHS. And that's the one that I obsessively watched. The fact that like I haven't seen it since I was probably like 10 or 11. And I still like, I think I remember a lot of the plot of Inspector Gadget 2 because I watched it so obsessively. You were wondering, where do you take someone whose injury in a peekaboo accident? PICU. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. I don't think that one needs more time in the oven. I think if it was said out loud by someone other than me, it would have been really funny. I think I've messed up the delivery. I'm sorry about that. Oh, you saw Return to Oz for the first time this weekend? I don't think I've ever seen that either. I keep trying to make people watch 102 Dalmatians. There's a group, the D&D group, I'm really trying to get them to watch 102 Dalmatians. A, because Glenn Close as Cruella is absolutely cracked and amazing, and her outfits slay. But also, it's really fun. It's a good time. They bake Cruella into a cake at the end. Spoiler alert. It's a good movie. It's a great movie. One of the best live-action Disney movies, and this was before they were making live-action remakes. I think even their live-action 101 Dalmatians was pretty good, but since they don't have the... Do they have the dogs talk in that movie? I think the dogs narrate parts. I think the dogs narrate parts, but I don't think they speak. So they give more time to the humans in the 101 Dalmatians live action. But I think it's nice because it's a different experience. I like the animated one more, but it's better than the soulless ones that they're doing nowadays. At least they had heart back then. Yeah, her red dress for the ball. Let me look it up. I'm gonna close this while I look it up. 102 Dalmatians ball Cruella. Yeah, Glenn Close got to keep all the outfits, and that was like one of her conditions for like doing the movie. It's sized really weird for because we're like doing stuff. But like, look at this. They're very skinny pictures because obviously like it's an old movie, but like it was so nice. Glenn Close, legend you are. Yeah, it's so good. I don't need to see you, Cruella. The Cruella remake was good. Don't get me wrong. It was pretty good, but I don't think you'll never be Glenn Close Cruella. No matter how hard you try, you'll never be her. You'll never be her. As much as you might want to be, you'll never be her. Okay. I gotta lock in now. Tool for swabbing the deck. Mop. Doorbell sound. Oh. Ding dong. Ding. Ding dong. I don't know. Maybe it's rings, because it is like pluraled. No, it's not pluraled. I don't know. Vertical lines on graphs in math. I don't remember. Crept around in a weaselly way. Is it sneak? I'll put it, and if things don't seem right. Topsy. Everything's lining up to not look super weird. Okay, bungled situation. Ooh. Signs of things to come. I was thinking like an omen. It would help if I spelled Topsy right. Bothersome? I don't know if this is mop anymore. I don't know if this is mop anymore. Skin bump? I think this is assist. Ooh, rag maybe. Yeah, that would make more sense. Or does it? Oh, did I spell cyst wrong? Okay, then this has to be sneak then, if that's cyst. A skin bump is a cyst, right? Yeah, it has to be. Angel hair topper. Bungled situation. Y-axis. Oh my god. Oh, it's the double words. It's the double words that get me. Okay. That is cis then. Doorbell sound. What? Ding dong. Ring wrong. Ding dong. Chime? Something's wrong. Gesky. Something's not right here. Is that y-axis then? Oh my god, there's a fly in the room. Pesky. Yes, this is mop. pesky. Maybe that isn't sneak, but it's something similar. Because signs of things to come are omens, right? Bungled situation. Slink. You slink about. Slunk? Mix up. Fuck, it's another two-parter. They shouldn't be allowed to put those. And hello, Eli. They shouldn't be allowed to put those. The two worders should not be allowed in the New York Times Mini. I'll live and die by that. I thought it was so off. It was like everything else looks right, but there's just this word was just not looking correct. Oh, and have a good late clone. Okay, we gotta do strands now. That was sick and twisted. That was sick, twisted, and evil. I can't believe that. Pixar Fair. You don't think this is gonna be Pixar movies, do you think? I'll put you guys out of that my damn stomach. Okay, well, Pixar movies. I've got Coco. Is there Coco in here? Pixar Fair. Noise. Oh, you guys can't see the top. Oh, I gotta fix this. Is that all the... Yeah, okay, cool. Rame. So I'm trying to catch a fly right now. I'm like catching a fly in my room. No, detective. Welcome in. Stin. Stat. State. Okay, let's... Onions. Ah, okay. Onions for Shrek. Onion. Is this all gonna be Shrek? Is Ogre in here? Where are the R's? No, I can't make Ogre. Donkey? Oh, Puss in Boots. Pixar. Oh, maybe Dragon's in here? No, there's no D. The bottom row is cut off? How the fuck did it get cut off again? I fixed it. God damn it. Cat. Cat's gonna be too short. I could do cat. Get a hint. Flies on my fucking screen. Give me 1 second. I gotta find something to like smack it with. Got him. Got-y. I just murdered something live on stream. That wasn't the vibe for once. It's murder on the dance floor. And you best not kill the girl. Do, 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 do. Oh, that was a word? Okay, what about... Oh, I could do toot. Give me another hint. Peppers. So it is just food. Tomato. Not tomato. I can't. We got onions, we got peppers. I'm thinking carrots. I can't find carrots. I'm thinking broccoli. There's no broccoli. I can make tomato. Wait, real? Ah, wait, no, I see it. Tomato. What? Ah. Oh, maybe it's plural. Tomatoes. Okay. Radish? No. Plan. There's 2 L's. What words have 2 L's in them? Till. The fuck is this? There's something NT. Ant. Eggplant. Okay. It's gonna be a fancy ass word. Zucchini. Ratatouille? Ah, it's Stefan Ratatouille. Pixar Fair. Okay, that makes sense. I'm not too mad about that. I'm so smart. Thank you. I don't feel smart. I'd use 2 hints, but it could be worse. I think that's all. Because I think all of these are boring, the other ones. The other ones are boring. We don't need to do those. That was New York Times. Those are games. Those are games for today. Happy birthday. It's not my birthday, but thank you. I'll take it. We might cut this as a short stream because my stomach is a little hurt. But I'm like, do we have anything else to talk about? Because I think I mentioned a movie and I got really excited and I was like, oh, I can talk more about this. But then I never did. I didn't think about it. There was something where I was like, I need to tell chat about this. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang? I don't think so. I think it was from way earlier in the stream. I've gotten very distracted today. I keep going like I meant to tell chat about this and my brain just blanks out. My brain blanks out and I don't actually remember what I was supposed to tell chat about. Oh, I watched Centaur World. I don't think I've gotten the chance to tell you guys about this. I watched and finished Centaur World. It was really good. It is a kid's show, but I thoroughly enjoyed it and I cried at the end. Tisha, also known as Captain Freestar, she introduced it to me and had like me and Aqua, we sat down in a call and watched the first couple episodes together. And I was like, oh, maybe I'll give this show a chance because I thought it was like really going to be babyish. No, they do get dark. There's one episode where it's basically a metaphor for suicide, and the main character commits metaphorical suicide. It gets to places where I do cry, but it was really good. And it's basically like a whale that's like, I can take away all your sadness, just get inside my belly. And it's kind of like they're all still alive in the belly, but they're basically just kind of like zombies. Yeah. I love that like kids experience fear. Yeah, it's very underrated. It lost me originally too, because I remember I didn't make it to the end of the first episode, which I think if I got to Rainbow Road, I would have absolutely been on board. And especially the second episode with the tornado song. That is still like my favorite song, Tornado. It's just something about it. But yeah, sounds like depression. I think the horse had a reason to be depressed. Yeah, Durpleton and Ched really lost me. I think that's why I stopped watching. Because I don't know. I think I was at a point in my life where I was really picky about designs. And I was like, I don't like the designs. They're kind of ugly. I don't like them. I love them though. I was a Wama Wink hater. And I'm her biggest stan now. I'm her biggest fan. We love a beautiful foster mother who's just trying her best. I love her. She just wants what's best for her herd. Oh my God, she's so good. But yeah, if you like musicals, Centaur World, absolutely give it a shot. It's got Broadway actors like Kimiko. I can't remember her last name. She plays Dawn in Waitress the Musical, and she plays Izzy in the like newest gen of My Little Pony. It's got some absolutely everyone's an amazing singer on that show, and it does the classical musical theater thing where it takes lyrics from songs and uses them in later songs and reprises things like Rider's Lullaby, Rainbow Road, Fragile Things. Those are like the big three. Who Is She gets brought up a couple times too, but they get kind of like reprised, so you'll hear them in other songs to kind of bring in character themes. And I love this so much. The soundtrack is chef's kiss. If you get to episode 2, finish episode 2 before like you really like mark it on or off. Leitmotifs, yeah, kinda, yeah, I'd say that. And also, watch it as a whole thing. I think if I watched it originally and I had to wait for season 2, I think I would have been disappointed because season 2 did have some weaker points. I wasn't the biggest fan. The ending absolutely blew me away, and I'd say I feel like the last episode alone is worth it to watch, because you do need the build up to get the last episode to hit. And I can't say anything because it'll give spoilers. I can't say any spoilers because I feel like if I spoil anything, it's gonna take away from the experience. It has artists you love like Sandy Gold, Mole Shaman, and the first aid kit, The Trees. Oh, I know the people who work on it. I didn't know. I can't remember their name, but it's the person who made, that Seal rhythm game, and they do like a lot of like little like bumping songs on Twitter and stuff. I don't remember their name. The Seal rhythm game. I'm sure people will know what I'm talking about, like Rhythm Hell, that game. I did that, so there's some really good people on the team for it, and I can't believe I brushed it off for so long. And then I spent 20 minutes crying at the finale. Yeah, the ending makes up for any issues. The first season, I think, is really solid. It lost me a couple times, but it really kind of bounced back in the latter half. The second season, I did phase out in a couple episodes. Overall, it still had some really good ones. And then the ending was just really good. I think the ending just makes up for any sins. But yeah, absolutely recommend. If you like watching animated shows and you can just like kind of get past the initial like oh god, this is all gonna be like glitters, butts, and rainbow farts. There is a thing with butts though. Like, I will admit, one of them has like a desire that his farts can talk because he wants his butt to validate him, which is weird. But you know what? I found it a bit funny, I'm not gonna lie. And someone's like tail becomes a stand-up comedian against their will. So there's a bit with that, but it's pretty good. Carmen Sandiego. I actually haven't watched Carmen Sandiego. If you recommend it, maybe I'll give it a shot. I feel like cartoons, it's a lot easier to get me watching a cartoon than it is an anime, because I have mixed feelings on anime dubs. Meanwhile, cartoons are usually fairly solid for dubs. They don't usually go in the I'm the protagonist, I'm gonna save my friends. It's like the overacting a bit, I feel. It's the anime dub acting was what I kind of call it a lot. Not every anime has it. There are some that have it where I'm like, holy crap, calm down. There are some parts where you're like, yeah, this is totally a kid show, but the ending's really satisfying. Ooh, okay. What happened to my stomach? Hurts. Hurts. I've got really bad cramps and I'm dying a little bit. But I'm being very brave and strong because I haven't seen you guys in a week. I only streamed once last week and I only streamed once the week before, so I'm like, I'm not canceling another stream. I feel like absolute garbage. And my thought process is all over the place because I'm dealing with pain. But I don't want to cancel another stream, so I felt bad. It's only going to be a short stream. I feel like we're going to wrap things up soon. But I got yapping. I got yapping again. There was an old Carmen Sandiego game show. Wait, really? Like a live action? What did you do in the game show? Did you have to, like, was it, like, people just had to look at, is it like Where's Waldo? I've never read a Carmen Sandiego book. Is it a book series? I don't know. Somehow I always just, in my brain, I was just like, yeah, Carmen Sandiego is just the female version of Where's Waldo. That's just what my mind equated it to for some reason. I'm just like, yeah, Carmen Sandiego. It's like female Waldo. I think it's because of the Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego. It's like, oh yeah, it's like Where's Waldo. You just like have to find her in the world. Is that not what it is? Oh, it's like a video game. Oh, it's not a book. It's an educational video game that taught geography to kids. Oh. I could play that on stream then if it's a video game. I played the Learning Company Scooby-Doo games. Those were really fun. There's something about playing games for babies on stream that's just really enticing for me. There's just something about it. I don't have to pretend to be a gamer. I get to just play games for toddlers and pretend I'm really smart. And then everyone else gets to go like, this is so nostalgic. I remember playing this as a kid. And I'm sat here like, yeah, I'm doing this for nostalgia reasons. I'm just... It's absolutely not because I enjoy playing games for babies. My favorite game types for babies and Resident Evil. My eyes are twitching. It's because I'm in a very dark room. I mean, not to break the... I'm tearing down the fourth wall. I'm in a dark room, so my camera isn't picking up my eyes very well. It's not doing a great job in the dark. And you might be like, Ari, put on some lights. No! I'll get a headache. I keep meaning to buy a lamp because I don't like overhead lighting. It's too much for me. I just never do. I think it's just too much of a purchase for me. I mean, there's so many lamps. What lamp do I get? Do I get a big lamp? I don't think I can do a small desk lamp. That's way too much. I don't have the desk space. I've got too much junk on my... I've got a huge ass desk, but 90% of it is taken up by junk. I don't got space here. I don't got space here for like stuff on my desk. But I probably do need like a standing lamp maybe. Get a Pusheen Gamer Novelty Lamp. Let me look that up. What is that? What's a Pusheen Gamer Novelty Lamp? I don't think that's going to do much for lighting up my room, I'm going to be honest. There are nice LED key lamps you can clamp to your monitor. Ooh. Key lights. I guess if I ever did an IRL stream, those would probably be nice to have too. Oh my god, they're like $200! There's one on Amazon that's $125. Oh my god, they're over $100. They're so expensive. But they are key lights, so they would be pretty good probably, right? If I ever do camera stuff. We'll be back soon. We're undergoing maintenance. Thanks, Elgato. Let me look at your Amazon store. They're cheap ones for $30 that work just fine. Okay. I just look. They do have mini key lights. Oh, this is only 130. Wait, no, I'm on the American. It sent me to the American site. No. No, don't send me to the American site. I don't like that. Yeah, that's $200. Well, let me just search key light. Bosh. We got... Why is the one that's like not taped to the desk cheaper? I also feel like a lighting would be better behind you, right? No, you didn't. No, it's light in front of you that's better. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm scared. LED. See, the problem with Amazon is like, I could get a cheap one, but what if the cheap one sucks? That's my thing. I'm like, because I've bought ring lights off Amazon, and they've been bad. They've been really bad. Oh, what about a softbox? Because then it's not too bright on me. I was just gonna get a regular ass lamp. Why am I looking at key lights? I'm like, a regular ass Regular light is too much of a decision for me. Let's look at key lights. What if I get an expensive one and it sucks? I feel like that's less likely. Elgato's pretty good. I need to fix my mic on Discord because every time I listen back to D&D, I'm like, my mic sounds really bad. I think on stream it doesn't sound too great either. But for some reason it sounds significantly worse on Discord and I'm like, I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know why it's so much worse there. I also need to fix it for stream, but I'm like, I'm so tired. I'm so lazy. I'm so lazy. I don't want to. Also, every time I try and fix it, I just stare because nothing ever changes when I click on settings. And I get confused. I know Shiba Maru has like audio consultations. Maybe I should say, nah, I don't need a light. I can save it for audio consultations. And then I can get good stream audio. Yes. Let me see if they're open. Let me see. Oh, I gotta log in with Twitter. Let me see. Because I think they're like $100, which is expensive. But I have been meaning to fix my stream audio. Because you guys will never tell me that it sounds like shit. But it could sound better. I don't know what to search to get where I need to go. Oh, other people have these too, eh? Okay, well that's not who I was looking for. I hope her name's just Shiba Maru on here. It is, yay, okay. Mic audio is not bad? Okay. Hobby streamer to professional streamer? I'm not a professional, but thank you. Mic audio is not bad, but it could always be better is what I think. What I think it could always be better. Ah, they're not open. They're not open. Oh, wait. $53 from another person. One-on-one consultation to troubleshoot or improve the quality of recordings and streams. Price listed is per hour, $53. They can't hear you. Holy. C'est la vie. No, I want to fix it and like figure out how to get the fixes onto Discord too, so I sound good for D&D calls. Because there are some times where I just sound not good on D&D, and I'm like, I want to sound good on D&D, but I don't know why I sound so shit going through Discord. I don't know why my Discord's so much worse. Maybe I will. Do I do this? Do I click start request? Do I get scared? I always sound good, but that's just because I have a nice voice. It's like 53 Canadian. I could sound better. And hello, Zeta, welcome in. Hello. I don't know why I got an email about that. Oh, shoot. It's anonymous follows. Pretend I never said your name. I never said that. I was a good boy. And I didn't. Anyways, I'm gonna, yeah, this person does audio mixing. They'll know what to do. I'll sound better on D&D. That's, yeah. Yeah, I'll sound, that's all I need. Oh, I gotta fill out, Airstorm VT, Airstorm, Crash Kit, when would I like to book my consultation? Fucking no. I guess like next Saturday. Anytime in afternoon/evening PST. I'll put PST, yeah. I can do other days, just not before. When do I get off work? 5:30 p.m. PST. Okay. Is there anything specific like? Is there any specific things I need help with? Improving quality and setting up plugins. I've got some isotrope ones, but I don't know what they're called. Isotrope. I got some isotrope ones. Which ones do I have? Sorry, I'm buying stuff right now. This is the second time I've just had to buy some stuff. I have. What isotrope ones do I have? Let me look. Let me investigate. RX10, Nectar 3. So trope RX10 and Nectar 3, but I don't know what they do. There we are. Okay. Boop. How much time would you like to book? 1 hour should be fine. I'd also like to figure out how to I don't know. Streamers be shopping, yeah. Well, I don't know. Should I tell them that I need to figure out how to get it to sound better on Discord? Improving quality for streams and setting up plugins. Discord calls. Yeah, Discord calls. Yeah, for when I'm like on other people's stuff. Okay. Yeah. Submit. Okay. All right. There we are. Done. Oh, that was... My tummy hurts, but consultation has been requested. Didn't this start off with trying to find a lamp? It did. I don't know how it got to me. I decided I'd rather get better audio than not have eye twitches and droops, but you know. You can just pretend I'm winking at you a lot. That works. It's how my brain's making things make sense. Don't talk to me. I don't know what the fuck I'm on about. Oh my goodness, my goodness, my goodness me. Okay. I've done... See, because I haven't been commissioning Art of Dawn lately. I've been really good at holding back on commissions. I think I've only gotten a single one this month, and it wasn't even of Dawn, so like, I'm doing super duper good. I'm doing super good at holding back on stuff. I just went on a trip and I just spent a lot of money, so I'm not doing that great. But I'm on a money saving spree, and that was my splurge. That was my splurge. No art next month, but I did a little splurge with that. It'll help in long run, because then I won't feel... I think it's just because we watched back that D&D session. We watched back part of last week's D&D, and I was just hearing how bad my mic quality was on Discord, and I was like, oh, I can't do that again. I'm gonna have to do that again, because D&D is tomorrow, so I can't fix it in time. But by the next session, it should be fixed. It's not gambler's fallacy, but I can say words and pretend like it is the gambler's fallacy. Everything I do, I think, is just for D&D at this point. But, oh my god, someone just won 5 from the jump catch game. I don't know what happened. You guys are having fun down there. You guys are just having fun down there, and I'm witnessing it. I thank you so much for the follow. Neko nya. Neko nya. Thank you for the neko nya. Blah. Blah. Oh god, every time I don't use Twitch desktop much because I don't usually watch streams, and I'm just being faced with all the knocks. I don't want to be knocking on anyone's door by accident. This is scary. This is too scary. We might raid into the D&D channel. They're playing Tsukihime right now. So we might be a bit confused if we raid in, so I'm just gonna check if there's anyone else doing stuff. Ah, wait, Cote Vaughn is doing the Great Ace Attorney. I love the Great Ace Attorney. That's also a visual novel. Let's go right into Cote Vaughn. Cote Vaughn was a guest star on the Fate Secret Order campaign on the D&D channel. I'm not in that one, but he was a side character. And he was also in the subathon, if you guys watched that, for the Madoka one. Yeah. Okay, they're doing the Great Ace Attorney. I think they're pretty far into it. Oh my god, Iris is on stream too. I love Iris. Okay, we're definitely raiding into them. Iris is there too. Okay. Yeah, they're kind of far into the Great Ace Attorney, if you care. But they're doing a Sholmes deduction. So they're at a very good part, at the very least. But yeah, thank you guys for coming out. I'm very excited to see you tomorrow on D&D. Ah, wait, schedule, before it kicks me out. Schedule. What are we doing this week? Okay, so we got Kingdom Hearts D&D tomorrow at 6 p.m. PST. Resident Evil 5 with Aqua on Thursday at 5:30 p.m. PST. We got Dragon Age Origin at 9 a.m. on Friday. Dragon Age Origin at 9:30 a.m. on Saturday. And Kingdom Hearts numbers days. I don't remember the numbers, but it's the days game. It's the DS days. We're gonna be playing that at 9:30 a.m. PST. That is the schedule for this week. I hope you guys have a wonderful time. Until I see you again, whenever that is. I'm so excited for Resident Evil. I'm so excited to continue that. I'm having so much fun. Okay, I gotta go. Lie down. Rest my weary stomach. Go show Iris and Cote some love. Peace out.